My name is Bruce Ham, and I'm from Victoria, British Columbia, and we're here with the Commodores Big Band in Havana. I've been here now 6 times to Cuba, and just love the people here, love the music, and I really enjoy bringing groups down here, exposing them to the Cuban culture and the music, and that it's wonderful. When I bring students down here, music students, it enhances their musical experience. It exposes them to different culture, different styles of music, different types of rhythms, and then when they get back home, it really enhances what they do, and it also brings another component, another aspect into their music that they can enjoy. So, if you're considering bringing your band or choir to Cuba, it's an amazing experience. You get authentic music. You get to meet with amazing musicians, authentic musicians. It exposes you to a culture that we don't see very often in Canada, and it really enhances everything that you do.
Mami, no va correctamente, paso mi vida yo, lindamente, si ya sé que tú eres mala, mami, tú no sientes.
My name is Mark Fraser. I come from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. I'm the music director for the Commodores Big Band, and we're in Havana playing some music and sharing music with local musicians and bands. So 2 years ago, I participated with a community band that came from Sidney, British Columbia, and we toured through Canada Cuba, the eastern part of Cuba, visited lots of community bands in that area of the country. And at the time, I thought it would be fun to come to Havana, where I thought that there were more big bands and more of a jazz scene, and bringing my big band down would be fun. So we asked the group if they were interested. Very happy that they said yes. So we organized this trip, brought the band down, and are having a wonderful time. I think one of the key pieces in the British Columbia curriculum, in particular in social studies, is just creating a sense of awareness of cultures around the world. Certainly in British Columbia, we're working hard. In Canada, we're working hard around reconciliation with First Nations and First Peoples. And it's been really interesting learning a little bit about Cuba and some of the similarities. Cuba is far older than Canada, but some of the challenges that Cuba's already worked through, Canada is working through right now. So I think there's some really interesting cultural connections and helping students understand not only how big the world is, but how small it is, and that some of the struggles that we go through in Canada and British Columbia, other countries are doing that as well.
West Coast of Canada, and then we're also going to play 3 Latin tunes with our special band.
think they should consider this type of a trip because, again, working with a company that understands the culture, having guides who are locals and they can provide with so much information. The groundwork is done. The tour is all well organized. The details are taken care of. We have great support, great service, and it's certainly worth seriously considering bringing students in particular to Cuba through the company. I can recommend this program. I think the amount of time that the company has gone into listening to our needs, listening to what we'd like to do, changing the itinerary. They've been very flexible, very upfront about the details and the costs. I would think that people should, if they're interested in doing something an exchange like this, or coming to Cuba in particular, that certainly getting some information from the company is well worth the time and seriously should be considered. We've really enjoyed the time, and we really want to thank the company and for helping us and putting this together, and looking forward to possibly doing it again in the future.
My name's David Flello. I'm a member of the Commodores Big Band, and I'm here to enjoy the music and the culture and perform with the group. Well, it's inspiring and it makes me want to practice. My own, as a trumpet player, I play trumpet and I listen to all kinds of music, but when I come here, it's about the movement, it's about the rhythm, it's about the rhythmic instruments and how to play the percussion. I want to know more about that. If you have an opportunity to come to Cuba and to be on an organized trip like this, to be enriched musically and culturally, you should do it. It's worth it to come and spend as much time as you can. This organization will get you in touch with the real musicians and with the culture, and you will learn more and you'll become a better musician. There's just no way around it. This is a great program. My very first trip that I came, as the plane was coming in, I thought to myself, I don't know why I come here. It looks too scary. I don't understand what I'm seeing. And one day in, it was the best cultural experience I could ever offer my students. And so I came 3 more times, bringing students, mostly senior students, but yeah, and they still talk about it. They still contact me 10, 15 years later. So it's a fabulous program.
Embrace me, my great pleasure to be able to share this time with you. We really enjoyed this rehearsal session that we had in the morning. I will try that one. No, you way.
Always when I come down here, the highlights are being with the local musicians, and being with the Boyeros band and playing with them was a wonderful experience. Being here at the Jazz Cafe and Belita and doing the music with her musicians is always amazing. So it's getting together with the musicians that I really enjoy.
And so we are really pleased to be here tonight to play for you, but more importantly to listen to Belita.
I'll strongly recommend this program to anyone who is considering. It's an amazing experience. I have students from almost 20 years ago that come back to me, and the first thing they say is, "Remember that trip to Cuba?" It's an amazing experience. Come to Cuba and do it with Canada Cuba. It's amazing.